All right. Too slow. Same old, same old. Yeah, hello. Thanks for calling. You've reached the handyman.
I feel so bad to keep pestering you, handyman. Here, for your trouble.
Thanks. You know, this neighborhood's been getting kind of sketchy lately. I worry about you, Granny.
Nonsense, I'm a tough old broad. I'll be fine. Besides, you fellas scare most of the thugs off. That's why I like you. Since you're here, I got another job for you.
Huh?
Can you boys run a package for me? Shouldn't take me too long.
Sorry, Granny. Wish we could, but we're supposed to meet with Chad after this.
All right, well, tell Inspector Atkins I said hi.
He'll be thrilled to know you can still fog a mirror. Oh, yeah, jackpot! Sweet haul, not bad for a minute's work.
Good Lord. Makes me think you're the real thugs. Just promise me you won't pick on the weak.
Of course. What now?
Bitch, I ain't paying you to bite down on my dick. Oh, screw this. Should have gone to the damn brothel. Found a respected girl.
Hey, Floozy. How many times I gotta tell you? This is the off-limits zone. You shaking your ass here hurts my shop. Take it someplace else.
She come around often?
Oh yeah, been seeing more and more unfamiliar faces coming and going lately. They treat this place like it was their own little playground.
That's so. Damn, she is stacked.
She's in with those idiots there. I'm telling you, I friggin' had it. All these kids around here now, they don't know the first thing about the rules of this city. Sign of the times, I guess.
All right. If there are no objections, let's bring this meeting to a close. Oh, one more thing. The gang causing so much trouble in town lately. Those wouldn't happen to be your boys now, would they, Corsica? The ruckus last week in District 7. That was their doing, I believe.
Use this to clean up the mess. And cool it with the wild accusations. Yeah, we'll match that.
$3,000, eh? Very well. Should be more than enough to set things right.
So, Monroe, who you gonna hire for the cleanup job?
A neutral party, of course.
Neutral? No one in this godforsaken town is neutral.
Forget about it. I'll take care of all the arrangements.
Nah, you can carry it. Thanks, though. Damn, that's good. No one makes never end like Granny Joel.
Got that right. So what about Chad? It's not nice to make a cop wait.
Oh, it's fine. This here is our delivery fee, and I intend to savor it. What's with the damage? Someone gave your place a good going over again. Not from last week.
You noticed, did ya? This town is balls. Bastards raise hell outside the shop and steal my guns whenever they can.
Who are they? Got a name?
Some upstart gang that started terrorizing the whole damn neighborhood. I tried bringing it up to Chad, but he doesn't seem to care. I'm at my wit's end here. Wait, if I can just tough it out, the forefathers will take care of him eventually, right? You dicks don't eat it all! She said that for me! Will you just help yourselves?
They're late. Those two are always up to something. Or nothing.
Well, Chad, I'm thinking they stood us up. We should probably cut our losses and head back to the station. There's plenty of other work piling up on our desks. And you smoke too much these days, you know that?
And you sound like my old lady. Jeez, Cody, get off my nuts. Do-gooders ban smoking in the station. Make me a criminal. Just let me enjoy this.
Hey, boys. What naughty cops you are. Skipping work, smoking in alleys.
Hey, don't include me in that!
At least I can keep on schedule. You're late. Just you? Where's that mute, Nicola? Ah! Jesus, don't scare me like that, asshole!
Sorry, can't resist. So what do you need from us now, buddy?
So, a guy with one eye and that puny Asian beat your asses, and you think the best response is to run back here and cry to me?
Barry! Sir! We're sorry!
Name's Barry Abbott. His little outfit has stepped up activity recently. Trying to expand their territory and reach. Even started doing business in the off-limits zone. We'd love to take this creep and his whole crew down ourselves, but...
Too much pressure coming from above and your hands are tied. Sounds like a certain someone who loves making trouble is pulling the strings again, huh?
Exactly. Which is why I'm asking you clowns to deal with Abbott's operation.
How many men?
Depends on when and where you hit them. But I'd guess, as long as you avoid their hangout, no more than 10. 3,500. You in?
Huh. Well, I'm not sure. That seems a bit lower than our usual cleanup fee. What do we do about the girl?
I said the whole crew. How come? You know this broad?
No. It's just, can't the police keep her safe? Like, protective custody, or...
Buddy, you're getting soft. Don't you realize how many women and children like her live in this city? There's no end to them. We can't be playing favorites. Gotta keep things neutral to protect ourselves. Start giving special treatment and we piss off the forefathers. Then it'll be our heads that roll.
Yeah, I get it, but killing a woman? That is such a downer.
If you don't want the gig, better tell me now.
It's fine, we need the cash.
You're a child.
Oh, he's asking if you're cool with us keeping a trophy.
Yeah, all right. That's fine. Just don't take anything anyone can ID.
Don't worry, won't be anything that'll be missed. Yeah, what about the bodies?
Nope. This time we'll take care of disposal. You guys just focus on doing what you do best. Then it's a deal. I'll give you the rest when you're done.
Right.
Hey! This is the biggest job in a while, so give it to him good and hard, handyman.
Roger that.
So, is Nicholas,
What? You just now noticed? Some detective you are, kid.
I guess... I just figured he wasn't much of a talker.
You gotta watch your ass around that guy. Yeah, his hearing may be for shit, but his eyes are as sharp as hell. So if you got something private to say, you better cover your lips, or else he's gonna know every damn word out of your mouth.
Spread this around the off-limits zone. We'll take the rest over to District 3.
Hey, Barry, what gives? You taking orders from Corsica now? You know well as I do, District 3 is Monroe family turf.
That's the point. We're gonna snatch that territory out from under their feet. Once the Monroes fall, the Cristianos collapse right alongside them.
And the Corsicans after that, huh?
You ready, boys, with those crews out of the picture, or Gastelum will be ours?
Like the sound of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, can't avoid you today, huh, handyman?
Yeah, it's funny. We don't usually see each other's faces except through the window. Been seeing you around here for a few months, but I never heard your voice till just now.
I'm sorry. I, got this kind of dirty.
No bigs, it's not mine.
The other guys, then?
Yep.
Oh, please tell him I say.
No way. You know sign language?
Just from watching you. That's about all I know, though.
Why are you with that asshole?
Got nowhere else to go. Sucks, right? You should leave. He'll be pissed at me.
Hey, hate to break it to you, but Barry's not coming around here no more.
Barry?
A damn tag? Shit! What the hell's a tag doing here?
No good. It's a dead end. man down. I really don't feel like taking on a tag today. Tell me who hired you and how much they're paying. Whatever it is, man, I'll double it, I swear.
Shifty move you pulled there, Nick. Starting without me like that. You know, I could have sworn I told your ass to sit tight till I got back. Hold up. You're the one who made me go after the girl in the first place because you didn't want her. She said thank you for the hanky. Sorry, guess my aim is just a little bit off today, but it'll only hurt for a minute. So grit your teeth and bear it, will ya? Hey, easy, Nicholas. No need to be cruel. I'll feel bad if he suffers too much.
Hey, give me a second. The hot girl? You're looking for the brunette, right? Take her, she's all yours. And drugs? You can go ahead and take the whole stash, too. If that's not enough, I have money.
Let me fill you in on what's really going down. Idiots who get rich breaking the law. Scumbags who get off hurting women. Those are the kind of guys that we love. Love. To death. You fall into both categories. Your folks must have been proud.
Please, no.
You came. Thought you to make tracks out of town.
Damn you. You took it all away from me. Now what the hell am I supposed to do? I was finally ready to stop fighting it.
Nico! Hey, Chadster.
Oh, hey. You're actually on time for once. Oh, what the hell, Warwick? Please tell me this is a joke. That better not be the girl from the picture. Translate?
You told us we were allowed to take a souvenir from the job. Well, I'd like you to meet Alex, our shiny new trophy. I don't think this violates the spirit of our deal.
What? No! Ugh, I am so sick of you two dicking me around.
Oh, relax. There ain't no harm done.
Yes, there is! The Mafia won't turn a blind eye to you helping one of their damn runaways!
What a pain. So, Tad, we may be indebted to you and the kid. I get it. But we don't take orders from you. I don't want you getting the wrong idea, all right? To take, one must first give. If you don't let me and Warwick have what we want for once, I worry the next head I separate from a body might be yours.
Intense, am I right? So you gonna let us keep her, Chad, or what?
Oh, fine. Do whatever the hell you want with her. Friggin' hate working with tags. Here's the rest of your money. Take it.
Wait, you're a tag?
Pleasure doing business with you. I'll buy you dinner sometime.
Where are you going, Warwick?
Is that Nina? Ha! I can tell that screech anywhere. Hey, short stuff.
Put some clothes on. She's a little girl.
No, Nina, you got it all wrong. It's not what it looks like. So, Nina, I'd like you to meet Alex. Kind of a long story, but we brought her on to answer the phone.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I startled you.
She'll be fine. So, Allie, I'd like you to meet little Nina. She's one of our regulars. She works as a nurse for Dr. Theo. He's like our family physician. She works harder than most adults, and she's good at it, too.
Oh, wow. Sorry I freaked. I thought you were like, Warwick some... Ah! Nico!
Oh, hey, you're back.
While you were out, yeah, right. Come on. You say that every time, but then you always go by one especially for me, too. Thank you.
So, Nina, now that everyone's met and you got in your soda, what brings you by? Something tells me you're not just here to say hello. Wait, let me guess. Doc pissed off the wrong tough guy again.
If he was just a regular gangster thug, we probably would have gone to Inspector Adkins to deal with him.
Yeah, say no more. This guy's a tag.
What is a tag? Yeah, definitely. One of Marco's men stopped by the clinic, and he was no match at all for this guy. He said he was positive this tag is a B rank or higher. Oh, wait. Hold on a sec. Nico. The refill on your meds. Dr. Theo prescribed some, I deliver them. He said your supply should run out soon, right? Meds? For what? Deafness aside, he looks pretty healthy.
Hey, Nick. I'm gonna catch up with you later, okay? I got a little errand to go run first.
Nico, not all at once! It is most certainly not okay! You have to stick to the dosage Doc tells you!
Hey, Allie? Hate to ask, but I need a favor.
Are you sure that's the girl? Yeah. What about that dude she's with? One with the sword? Kill him or kill him?
Hey, boys. Any of you want to come with me, have some fun? Or all of you, even. I'll give you a good rate.
I don't need no whore. Go find a street corner. We're working here.
Discipline play costs extra, Daddy. I've been working the spot for weeks. Just no traffic today. Come on, come keep me warm. You're so strong.
Bitch, I told you to amp-scray! We ain't gonna say it again. Ciao, bitch.
That sounded like... Very funny, Nico. You don't hear anything. I think those were maybe gunshots. I'm sure it was nothing. Let's go. I bet Dr. Theo's gotten tired of waiting for us.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not interested in partnering with anybody.
Well, that ain't very neighborly. I mean, you know you're gonna get a fat stack of bills if you help our crew, right? Seems like a waste, riding away in this run-down hellhole of a clinic, treating nasty-ass diseases whatever change the street trash can scrounge up. Don't you think you deserve better, Doc?
I don't really mind it. I like my life, and the squalor suits me fine. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have...
This girl worked for you, don't she? Nina, I think it is, right? Cute little cupcake. Can tell she gonna be a fine piece of ass soon, no doubt. My boys are grabbing her up as we speak. Maybe we turn her out early. Put that ass to work for us.
Yeah, you mean her? Hey, what's the kid doing here? Is that a freaking samurai sword? Sorry to bother you, handyman. Where's the other guy? Playing hooky today?
Hey, how the hell did this happen?
Boss, there's gotta be some...
I don't want excuses. I want to know why you shit for brains can't get even the simplest job right.
Oh, man. I have to get shot out here to dispose of all this garbage.
How about a heads up next time you go on a rampage? You ruined my top. Blood doesn't come out, and I only got like 2 of these.
Oh, shit. Sorry about that. I'll buy you some new clothes later, cool? Something nice. Still, though, you're taking it well. I mean, most chicks would be throwing a damn fit.
Taking it well? I've been sick to my stomach ever since. How could I just help someone murder people like that?
Damn. So this guy was a mercenary, huh?
Those aren't like Nicholas's. But Nicholas is no ordinary mercenary, is he?
Well, I guess that would depend on your definition of ordinary. But he sure as hell not like them. Yeah, he's a former mercenary. But he's a tag, too. See?
Guessing my men met with your good graces. Hey, handyman. Been hearing stories about some weirdo Asian tag running around District 8 lately, sticking his nose where it don't belong. You're shorter than I thought you'd be. It's all good. Let's do this, my brother. My boys can thank you after it's over.
He's rank B too, huh? Seems I was right to call him Nicholas. Police wouldn't stand a chance against a guy like him. No specific instructions. However you see fit. Just don't leave too big a mess. Hate to cause trouble for Inspector Atkins. And of course, make sure Nina doesn't get so much as a scratch on her. Screw that part up, I'll kill you myself.
It's like a bad cliche. Jackass brought a samurai sword to a gunfight. Maybe it's a trick. Either way, dude puny as hell. Whatever weapon he packed, he's still a damn low. Probably a D-rank max.
Says you'll last 3 minutes. Nina, come here.
Okay.
Hey, wait a minute. Stay put, you little brat.
Let me explain for you, big guy. You certainly look like a decent fighter, but this guy's totally deaf, and he still wants to give you a handicap. So it's safe to say he's gonna wipe the floor with you.
Asshole!
It's weird. There are people around, but we haven't actually passed anyone directly in a while.
You're not from around here, are you, Allie?
That obvious?
Mostly. I can tell from the way you talk. But the big giveaway is that you don't know about tags. It's okay, though. I was an outsider here once, too.
3 minutes, huh? I'll show you!
Boss, are you okay?
Playing, right? You want to know what's going to take 3 minutes? That's how long it'll take me to turn your face into friggin' mincemeat!
Nina, go inside and call Inspector Atkins. Usual drill. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Wait, crawl through the back window.
What?
Side note, I seem to have lost my keys.
Oh, man. Nico's just toying with that creep. Chad's not gonna be happy about this.
Hey, where's the kid? Wait, there she is!
Stop! Come back here, you little shit!
Sorry, my nurse is currently occupied. The doctor, however, is ready to see you.
Damn it! Coward! Stand still and fight me like a man!
Hey. Hey, handyman. I don't mind you fighting here. But don't let him tear up the whole damn neighborhood. My clinic takes any more damage, I won't be able to...
Snooze, you lose your head!
That actually hurt. Guy's damn strong.
Central Police, First Investigation Division. Hold on. Inspector Atkins' phone.
Take a message. I'm still busy cleaning up the mess of bodies Warwick left for us earlier today.
Are you sure? It's Tina, that girl nurse from Dr. Theo's office in District 7. She's saying that Nicholas is fighting another tag there.
What? Shit! I'm sick of those assholes acting up without permission. Change of plans. We're going to Dr. Theo's first. Bring the car around front, Cody. Go on, hop to.
Right. Yes, sir.
No,
Oh, shut up! If you'd have killed him right away like you're capable of, then this never would have happened! So now it's your turn to die! I'm gonna saw up your body and sell your most valuable organs!
Yeah, so, boss?
Now, take it around! Sick of both of you trying to make a fool out of me! Mute Asian midget and quack-ass doctor! Go!
Your 3 minutes are up. Now, if you don't mind, I'll take your face and turn it into a pile of breathing mince meat.
So yeah, tags. Ah, Christ. How am I supposed to explain this? They're like, well, the city's also home to a special breed of man. Distinct from normal folks like you and me in a lot of different ways. As many ways as there are names for them. There's tags, monsters, victims. Fancy guys call them the legacy of past sins. There's even a cult that sprung up who worships them like gods. They're special, all right, but not that special. There's a couple kinds of tags. Toe tags on a corpse, for instance. Identifying soldiers who got killed in battle. But these dog tags on the guys we're talking about, they got a whole different implication.
Which is?
Their tags identify them as something other. Acts as a warning, if you will. You know, like beware of dog. Man, they're really going at it, huh? Yo, Nick, nicely done. Jeez, think maybe you took it too far? What do we do if he kicks it? Shit. I know you guys are built tough, but there's a lot to come back from. He was a B2, huh? What a waste. Sticking someone this high ranked on a nobody like the doc? Guess one of the families has money to burn. You know, like beware of dog.
I told you guys, don't leave me dead or maimed bodies. Don't damage buildings. And if you're gonna fight with tags, do it someplace I don't have to see it. Jesus, can't even clean your last mess, for I gotta deal with another.
Look, man, I said we were sorry. This right here, this is why your wife left you.
You leave my wife out of this, asshole! You want me to take you for a nickel ride in the squad car?
Call girl, huh? Here.
Huh? What is this?
Dr. Theo! I just saw Warwick and Nico. I gave them the package like you wanted.
Oh, good. Thanks, Nina.
I'm so sorry. I wish the clinic had somewhere more comfortable for you to sit. But how are you feeling now? Any better?
Yeah, I'm fine. But what about you? Are you okay? With all of that?
I'd be lying if I said I was totally cool. But that's how it is here. I'm used to it.
Huh. Well, I envy you that. Nina, can I ask you something?
Sure.
Aren't you afraid of Nicholas, even a little?
I get why you would ask that. But you're probably just afraid because you don't know yet. About Twilights, I mean.
Wait, what are Twilights?
Yo, Allie! Hey, we should be heading back now.
Oh, yeah.
Alex, wait! Nico's not scary at all. He's just a grumpy butt.
All right. We'll be in touch once we finish with the delivery.
Hi, guys!
Let's go, Ellie.
Yeah, coming.
Paradise, is it? Huh. He's got a tribal tattoo. You going somewhere, Nicholas? Maybe he couldn't read my lips?
Morning. Oh, hey, Nick. You're here early. Not my fault you get up at dawn like an old man. What's next? Dinner at 4 in the afternoon? Oh, shit. We got deliveries for the god uncle today, huh? Oh, right. Friday. Ellie, hate to ask you, but can you maybe give Nick a hand? We've got a bunch of drop-offs to make for Dr. Theo today.
Sure. But wait, don't you need me to cover the phones?
Nah, I got a job later. If a woman answers, it'd be problematic.
What? You have another job besides this?
Well, yeah. In fact, I'd say it's my main one, actually. Hey, Nick, you see my good shirt? Oh, come on, dude. Not again. Quit jacking my clothes and shit without asking. Huh? What do you mean I'm one to talk? Right. Yeah, well, you got me there. Sorry, Master Nick. I guess I borrowed your crap without permission, too. Cool. I'll catch up to you sometime afternoon.
Oh, guess that's my cue.
Hey, while you're out, can you pick me up some smokes? I saw you covered.
Wait. Oh, fine. So, Nicholas, can I ask you something? This other job that Warwick has outside of the handyman, what is it? Maybe if I could sign it, he'd answer me.
Bigelow.
Huh?
Hello. Thank you for calling. You've reached Handyman. It's been a while, madame. How's your husband? So then, how much is my body worth to you today? A lot, I hope.
What are you up to, handyman? Walking in broad daylight with a whore? She give you a good price? How many times I gotta tell you, I don't read hands. And I know you can speak at least a little. So go on, use your words.
She's my woman now. So don't be so hard on her, Granny.
Oh, so that's how it is.
No. Hey, wait for me!
Must be rough for you, too, having to indulge him like this.
Huh? Sorry. What do you mean by that? Hey, wait up! Wait here. Don't need to know sign language to get that. I forgot to ask Warwick what brand he smokes. What do I do?
You're on an errand for Warwick, right? You can stop worrying that pretty little face of yours. I gotcha. Don't know why, but these cheap-ass things are all the one-eyed bastard ever smokes.
So what Nicholas just said.
Warwick can't do what it is he does if someone like you is hanging around their place all day.
Huh?
It's simple. For as long as I can remember with those two. Anytime he has genuine feelings for a lady, he says she's the tags girl, so his clients don't get all bent out of shape. And that, my dear, is exactly what's happened to you.
Is that?
Oh, yeah, that old mess. Time flies, don't it? Hard to believe it's been so long. Read up.
This boy. 22 years have passed since the shocking Arcangelo murder kidnapping, and the case remains unsolved. After killing family patriarch Domenico, his wife Clarissa, and their oldest son, the unknown assailant took the couple's then 13-year-old younger son hostage and disappeared. Police still believe the crimes were carried out by a young mercenary previously in the family's employ.
Everyone in town's at least vaguely aware of the story. But I guess that's just because Ergastulum is the type of place that attracts a certain type of man. Wouldn't be the least bit surprised if those boys had fled here and started over themselves. But if I were you, Missy, I wouldn't be rushing to put down roots. And certainly not with that tag.
You okay? Does your eye hurt?
Nah, just feels a bit wonky today's all.
I got painkillers if you want.
No, I'm fine, babe. Maybe it's just the time of year.
They do say changes in the weather can cause old wounds to flare up.
Yeah, on rainy days it gets...
Well then, feel better?
Much, actually. Whoa, easy.
There was a picture of a boy in this morning's paper. I swear he has your exact same hair. It's eerie. He's probably only 12 or 13, but he reminded me of you.
The kid from that old murder case?
Yeah, that's the one. How'd you know?
I get it more often than you'd think. But then I am pretty boyish and adorable.
You goof. Nicholas? I just... Hey, so, you should bring your friend along next time.
You know, the brooding one with the bum ears. More the merrier, right?
Not gonna happen. He's got his plate more than full with handyman works.
Aw, no fair.
My partner in a jailer, you stupid skank.
So, where next? Warren! Bye, hon. When can I see you again?
Who knows? When the cash calls, I'll come.
You always take the back alleys, don't you? How come? The main roads would be a whole lot faster.
They would. You'll figure out why, though.
What's that mean?
Hell of a mess last time, eh, Marco? So, your boys recovered yet?
Oh, right. You mean that business at Theo's clinic. Luckily, all my guys are back on their feet again. What happened afterwards to that B2 dude?
Beats me. I didn't ask. Remember, collection's next week. You know the drill by now.
Hey, yeah. Almost forgot. Boss wanted me to invite you to his shindig next week.
Already? Damn, Mr. Cristiano loves his parties, doesn't he?
He would love it if you could join.
Sure, we'll be there. I'm not gonna say no to a good time. Besides, we want to stay tight with you guys.
Likewise.
Somebody screwed up.
Ah, these goddamn kids today. Someone throws them a little cash and they flip sides. Friggin' disgrace.
So, you guys got our package?
Yeah, here's your drugs. Convenient for us meeting in the back alley, Mr. Monroe.
I'm hearing things, Warwick. They're saying you and your tag pal went nuts again.
Well, hey, I had nothing to do with it. That was all Nick.
You're still the boss, are you not? Falls on you to keep our boy there on a tight leash.
Thanks, Dad. Why are you always taking his side?
Nicholas, can I have a quick word? There's something I need to ask you. Tell me, don't you think it's time you came back to the family? We value your formidable skills and expertise, and believe me, the capos would be over the moon. Of course, you're free to bring Warwick along. Don't even care that he's a dirty man whore. Look, I'm not trying to pressure you. Just consider it with an open mind.
Mr. Monroe, I would be honored to work for you. But I'm more comfortable in this job than I was before, and I like it better, so... I'm sorry.
Ah, I see. That's unfortunate.
Well, if it ain't Warren. Long time no see. Warren! Miss you, sugar. You haven't been around much lately.
Yeah, I know, and as much as I'd love to stick around and play, today I'm here on business. Sorry, girls.
You're no fun.
Big Mama in?
Yeah, she's here. Just a minute, okay?
Thanks, sweetie.
You're popular.
Huh? Oh, that's because I used to work here. We all go way back. Still gotta come by sometimes for the other job, though.
You don't sound too pleased about it.
Yeah, no. It's a long story. Too long.
Nicholas, you coming?
Seriously? Warwick, don't tell me you're still running around with that creepy tag. Jesus, just ditch the freak already. I mean, you can't even walk down the main roads if you're with him, can you?
Hey, watch it!
Well, either way, he's probably just gonna croak like the rest of those nut jobs.
You ever open that nasty whore mouth of yours in front of me again, and I'll add another gaping hole between your thighs. So unless that's what you want, shut the hell up.
That dumbass. And he's always telling me not to make trouble.
It appears one of my girls has been less than courteous to you, handyman.
Big Mama?
The usual drop-off? Come on in. My, what a pretty girl. She a new recruit? Ah, Nicholas. Why are you waiting out here? Let me see that beautiful face of yours. Sorry about that, Warwick. This place is a Corsican shop now. You know how they feel about the threat posed by Twilights? Bordellos will attract men like Nick. Twilights are basically junkies, but their drug-induced ailments are most dangerous to others. In this town, everything's business, and people only care about what's best for their bottom line.
Ailments?
Big Mama.
Hmm?
Do you mind apologizing to that one call girl for me? I was maybe a little too hard on her.
Don't worry about it. After all, she's a whore. She's heard far worse. Now give me my package. I'm a busy woman.
Right. It's all here. Special delivery from Doc Theo's office. Refills of the Twilight Drug Celebraire. 3 orders of uppers and 7. 7 orders of downers? Oh, jeez, is she really doing that bad?
She's gotten so weak. I'm afraid she can't even move around anymore on her own. On her good days, we're lucky if she eats one meal. She doesn't feel much pain, at least. Much of anything, really. Her senses are going. I don't think she's got much longer, hon.
Well, a gigolo's job is never done. Allie, head back to our place with Nicholas.
Huh? Warwick, you dummy. I still have so many questions.
Sorry, girls, I'm busy.
You can bring one of my friends, too.
Where is Nicholas? Hey, Warwick. Get back okay? Those long eyelashes. They go with his hair. You know, when he's quiet like this, he's kind of a leading man type.
Everyone in town's at least vaguely aware of the story. But if I were you, Missy, I wouldn't be rushing to put down roots.
She left, huh? Oh, Alex. Gaston's a far cry from paradise.
Huh?
If you stay in this town too long, you'll never friggin' escape. It happened to me and Nick. Word to the wise. Get out now. Only a matter of time before you get sucked in too deep.
How long have you been a gigolo?
Huh? Jeez, how long has it been? I guess not long after I arrived with Nick. I would have been 13. Yeah. About a year after that, Big Mama saw my potential and brought me on. I mean, just look at me, right? And if you think I'm hot now, you should
Hope they don't break anything valuable like last time. It's the one in there who gives me the creeps. How's Atkins put up with those cranks?
So, let me try to explain this to you again, Nick. We found a bunch of chopped up bodies in District 6. Now, all the cuts are really clean.
never remember this police turd's name.
Hey, Nicholas. Are you hearing me? I mean, are you seeing? Oh, jeez. I know you're bored, but this is important. Nicholas! Now you're ignoring me on purpose!
These questions are hurting my feelings, Chad. You know I don't listen to anyone out there but you.
That's why I'm asking. I turned 56 this year.
What, you're playing the old man card now?
Jeez. You and Nick are on the downslope to 40 yourselves. You're getting older, not cooler.
We're getting old. Guess we have been doing unsavory work together for a while. No way. How old are we on these posters? Only 17? Damn, Nick, you haven't aged a day since this was taken. Yes, you're half Asian blood. It's so not fair. It makes me sick.
It ain't just Nicholas. Neither of these meatheads ever change.
Chad, help me. I don't know what to do anymore.
Yeah, go throw those things out.
Well, maybe they have changed. We all have.
Oh, yeah? Why then, Chad? Do you have us shackled up like we're some common street thugs? What's this really about?
We found this today in an abandoned factory in District 6. Don't give me the stink eye. I don't suspect you guys on this, but if I don't at least bring you in, they'll ride my ass. Ain't many guys around who can handle a weapon like that, right?
Yeah, most of these cuts came from a real sharp blade. Damage to the bodies is so bad, IDing the victims is going nowhere.
Then we agree on a trade for your storage skill.
See, this is why I don't trust cops. Your work's even dirtier than mine.
It'd take the boys in the crime lab forever to figure this one out. Cody, it's me. Let's switch. Show Warwick everything we've got on these factory bodies, all right?
Yeah. Everything?
I hope that guy's all right. It sounded pretty urgent.
But if I were you, Missy, I wouldn't be rushing to put down roots. And certainly not with that tag. I remember the last girl they had crashing with them. Poor thing nearly got killed for her troubles.
I'll return this, tell him thanks for everything, and then I'll leave. Find a new job, a new place.
Oh, wow. Please don't tell me you're giving serious thought to going back to that, Alex. You have to have realized the truth by now. You are who you are, and you'll stay that way till you die. So embrace it. Spread your legs for those two like you did for me. Trade that sweet candy for rent. I'm sure they'll let you stay here as long as you like.
Stop it, Barry!
It's okay. It's okay. This time is different. Warwick and Nick aren't like that.
There's the eager little beaver.
Man, seriously, why does Nicholas hate me so much?
He doesn't. He just loves giving the fresh fish a hard time.
Don't you start with me, too. That's all of it. But I still don't get why you're...
It's a fairly simple trade. I'll ID all these Vics for you guys, and in exchange, Chad lets us go on our merry way.
How? Even the boys in the crime lab are at a total loss. Their faces were bashed in, and we found no personal belongings. There's no way you can help us.
Yeah, so the thing is, I can.
Huh?
Number 2, the white guy's arm. Tattoo artist was Edmund. You're gonna want to write this down. Number 7 was one of Dr. Theo's patients. Burn marks on his back are old scars. Number 9, the redhead, was a hooker over at Harold's. Didn't attract much attention, but I saw her hanging around numbers 11 and 23 at Connie's shop not too long ago. And number 26.
So how's the broad doing? She still with you guys? If you care about her, you ought to cut her loose before she winds up like Veronica.
Here, done. That's pretty much everything I can give you on those stiffs.
Yeah, but, Warwick, how did you...
It's nothing. Just always been real good at memorizing shit.
Let's continue. In the East-West War of Unification,
The West developed the bioenhancement drug Celebrair and began to issue it. Soon, the soldiers who demonstrated the most improvement in physical ability were deployed into combat. But following reports of crippling dependency, many instances of severe memory loss, and even death stemming from its toxicity, the drug's use was prohibited upon the war's end. I've learned it all. Don't bother coming in tomorrow.
That's not going to happen. Master Domenico hired me to give you a proper education so the Arcangelo family can maintain its sterling reputation.
Master Wallace, this way, please. For the next 6 months, starting today, we'll be providing security for the mansion. I'm head of the Westgate
Mercenaries, Captain Gaston Brown. Up until last week, you were in charge of quashing the anti-Twilight faction.
Honor to meet you.
So? Who's that?
Yeah, hello. What's that damn racket? You start another freaking war, Danny?
Again? That guy's really got to start thinking about his age.
I called a handyman, but that new girl of theirs told me they were at the station with you. Could use some backup. Tell those boys to get down here. Quicker the better, Chad.
Jesus, sounds like a pretty rough battle. You sure you don't want us to join in too?
That's a generous offer, but the handyman would be... a little more expendable in case anything should go awry.
Damn, you're one cold bastard. I thought these boys were like sons to you.
Just send them the hell down here.
Hey, wait up! Shit. What's the use?
Go on.
Here.
But Chad, they...
Doesn't matter now. Forget them. And bring me those damn files.
He's got another new bodyguard again. That kid is a real handful.
Not at all like the missus now, is he?
Oh, you don't know? The master keeps a cheap prostitute on the side.
The children of Celebrair users exhibit pronounced genomic mutations. For example, their physical abilities become unusually developed, albeit at the expense of their mental and emotional faculties. In turn, many of these cases require daily use of the drug. While individuals vary, on average, these Celebrair babies suffer shorter lifespans, a trait that's earned them the name Toxagare, or Twilights.
So, hey, you got a name? Dude, you deaf? Answer me. How come you won't talk to me? As your master, I order you to. Now answer the question. Unless my father... Did my dad order you not to talk? Is that it?
Gone. I can't,
Huh?
Partners, Nick! The kind who stick together? Come on, you're too fast! Take pity on a poor smoker, will ya? You know damn well I'm not going home. Call it loyalty, call it a sense of concern, whatever. Trouble is, Mr. Monroe's a bit of a loose cannon. Meaning we need to settle this now before it really blows up.
Well, if it isn't the handyman, where are you boys off to in such a rush?
Business, Granny!
Ah, criminy. Those two are always getting their asses into something.
Oh, nicely done. But all this ruthless efficiency, Delico, makes things kind of dull.
Please, don't kill me.
This is work, Ivan. I take pride in it. Let's get back to the boss.
What about the mess?
That is a lot of bodies. We could reach out to Inspector Adkins. Let me call him, Sudi.
What the hell? Hey, kid, you okay? Shit, get back! He's with them! Get to Twilight!
You're good, but that don't mean you can play in my league.
He's no child.
Hey, Danny Monroe! I thought you'd have better bodyguard than these jokers.
Not good. Go link up with the other unit. I'll handle him. Hey. Friggin' monsters. The attack stopped. I think we may have been too quick to call the handyman for backup. Hold on.
Hey, kid. You shouldn't be at this, boy.
Delico, what's up?
Hey, look out away from us!
Young Mel, looks like a kid. Watch out for the little punk. Don't let him get near the boss.
In the Twilight! Slow on agile, little prick. You screwed up, gang.
I'm sorry, sir.
I'm worried this twerp's gonna spoil dinner. I want to show up with you guys not dead. You can take it, right? Yes, sir.
What? Why'd you stop? Damn it, Nick! Oh, that's right. Hey, he was one of Monroe's men. What are you thinking about these super clean cuts? Looks like something your blade. Oh, hell. Is it?
So, hey, Chad, can we talk about what Warwick did?
This smells fishy.
Huh?
Reminds me of all the crap that led up to the Twilight hunts 15 years ago.
Oh, damn it. I just stole this hoodie, too. Now I know why they call him Gunslinger Danny. Sure, he's an old man, but his aim's still fresh as ever.
That voice is him.
I'm so flattered by your kind words. You know, I find it hard to believe that in this city where the 3 laws have been in effect for 20 years, we still have to put up with dumb little shits like you. Oh, excuse me. I mean with rebellious acrobatic daredevils like you.
You're starting to piss me off, dude. If I hadn't promised to bring you back whole, I'd chop off that ugly head of yours and shove it right up your wrinkly old ass.
Terrifying, truly.
Well, don't try crying to me later, you damn normal.
Awesome. He's decimating them. Man, we should have just hired a Twilight from the jump and been done with it.
But are you sure it's cool we went to a guy like him without asking first? If the boss finds out.
He won't if we keep our mouths shut. And once Monroe's in the bag, the Cristiano family will be a breeze.
Hey, sweet cheeks. You don't mind if I ask you a couple questions now, do you?
Young Master? Young Master Wallace? Sheesh, that boy is too much. I swear, he must be defective.
I'm defective? He's the one who's defective. If he can't hear, how's he supposed to protect me? It makes no sense. I mean, Michelle and Mom, they have real...
Don't come in here! Get out!
Sorry,
I can't read this, so I'm explaining it.
Guess I never got your name. I'm Wallace. Wallace Arcangelo. And you?
Nick, hold on. Nicholas! That pile of bodies they found in District 6 could be his handiwork, too. If so, he's an unpredictable head case with no regard for the 3 laws. You get that, right? So don't do anything stupid, you reckless bastard.
Things are getting out of hand.
No! Boss! Gotcha! Quick moves. But I nicked you too. Ah, so that's it. I knew there was something off about you earlier. You wear the tags, but you don't show them off. Plus, you're weak. For real, the Great Monroe family hires only one Twilight, and it's a chicken shit like you?
Hey, even a low like this one could serve a purpose. For instance, he makes a good shield.
I'm gonna start enforcing those 3 laws today. Gonna go and pay your respects to Danny later. At least now you guys won't have to feel quite so ashamed about it. Huh? What was that?
Oh, hey, is Ginger here to see the boss?
Yeah.
Hi, this is Paul Clee Guild.
Excuse me. So, Sir Paul Clee?
Spit it, Ginger.
Yeah, I think we can
It's,
handle it for you.
Doug's taken a job without the guild's permission. Then it seems he had a run-in with a handyman.
The handyman? So, what kind of job was it?
Yeah, that's the thing. He's been hired to kill Boss Monroe.
Huh? I just need you to answer a couple of questions for me, that's all. For starters, who is it you're working for? And second, what's the game here? What kind of scheme you trying to pull on the Monroe and Cristiano families?
Go to hell, man. Seriously. I ain't no goddamn rat. You ain't gonna get away with this.
You want us to bet on him? How can you say that, boss? The Tagnico's fighting is ranked just as high as he is. We gotta help him.
Oh, Yang. Gunfire only gets in the way for guys like that.
Boss.
All right, Miles. Which one do you want?
I'll take the handyman. Diego, which one?
Here. I'm putting my money on the kid.
Hey, last call to place your bets, guys.
Delico, aren't you gonna say something? Delico? Finally, this is it. This is what I've been waiting for. An ace hero who's not in the guild. Oh, shit, yeah. So glad I took you tonight to Boss Monroe. Holy.
How many years has it been? There was this one clueless Twilight who tried to bring down the whole family all on his own. He was just 14 at the time. Had C3 engraved on his scorched tags. Of course, it wasn't the first Twilight attack we'd had to face, but even normals like us could usually handle a little bit of trouble. Plus, back then, the family had 2 guys we'd hired from the guild, a B2 and a B0. Though that false sense of security would bite us in the ass. We did manage to bring down the little prick, but by the end of his attack, the mansion was in shambles. It was quite the scare.
How'd he do so much damage? You sure he was a C3?
We never heard all this.
Well, of course not. While we were fighting off that tag, you 2 were still pissing a bed at the orphanage.
Yeah, and you haven't even heard the best part. His reason for hitting us was pretty hysterical. Had nothing to do with bumping me off or even stealing valuables.
He wanted revenge against the Monroe goon. Guy beat the hell out of his friend. And all this friend did wrong was rock the sheets with the girl the goon was dating.
You're here.
Well, of course. You're our best client.
Hey, Ricky. You took your sweet time.
Yeah, sorry. I had to make a stop first.
And what'd you find out?
Not sure if you noticed this or not, but the dude's attacking her with the Corsicans.
Bullshit. There's no way the Corsicans bring in a Twilight for help.
Apparently the family's younger members want to make names for themselves. This is their bright idea.
Dumb kids. They're not thinking long term.
Got that right. Trouble is, their stupidity came at a catch.
A catch? Like what?
That tag's a wild card.
Okay, I really think we should help, guys.
Keep them. They're a thank you gift for breaking my knife. But to be continued, big guy. I gotta finish the job they hired me for. Getting Monroe's head!
Damn it again?
Oh, hell. Grab Monroe!
Always on task, that Nicholas, even when facing one of his brothers. Such a good boy.
Hey, partner, we're handymen, not garbage men. You're hurting our brand's image. Your kid's coming back. Wait a second, are you wearing my shirt? You dick! That was expensive, man. Damn it, be a little more gentle next time. Wait, Nick! Oh, hell, not again.
He didn't hit the nerve. That had to be what he was aiming for. I gotta end this soon, before the Celebrate wears off.
Nick, hold up! Nick! That idiot. Doc Theo's always warning him to stop this shit. Destroys his sense of pain.
Damn, that hurts. What kind of moron grabs a guy's blade with his bare hands? I was wrong. If I want to take out Monroe, I will have to take out this bastard first.
Hey, should your pal even be doing this?
Nope, absolutely not. As a matter of fact, Nick OD'd on Celebrate again.
That is bad.
So that's how Nick's not even phased by his injuries.
Miles, I need you to go contact the Paul Klee Guild.
The guild? Does that mean?
Yeah, a tag up there's affiliated with them. His name is Doug. So if we or Nick kill him, we'll really be up the creek.
I understand. No argument here.
You better jet. There's a shortcut up that set of stairs.
Right. Stop by once you've fixed all this.
Will do. Mr. Monroe, always a pleasure.
I hate to leave like this. That little tag really made things interesting.
It's dangerous out here, and you know it. Let's go.
Oh, one more thing, Warren. About what you said earlier, you got a key detail wrong. When he came at me years ago, it wasn't revenge for a friend. It was simply a Twilight defending his contract holder.
Well, I think they were good friends, and that's all that matters.
So, does that mean that C3 in the boss's story was actually...
Looks like it might rain.
When he came at me years ago, it wasn't revenge for a friend. It was simply a Twilight defending his contract holder.
Damn it, that's aggravating. Old bastard's right. I know he is. Boy, do I know it. How am I supposed to stop this? I mean, I gotta do something before she shows up. Maybe I could take out the kid's legs.
All right. I understand.
So, what did the Monroe family want?
They said one of the attackers was a member of the guild.
Huh? But I thought Mr. Monroe was fully protected. Besides, doesn't this violate the 3 laws?
We're talking about Danny and Gina here. They'll find a way to settle this between themselves. Forget about them. Our priority is those bodies. Come on, give me a hand.
Right.
Oh, and Cody, don't mention the 3 laws in front of me ever again. Don't like them. Never have.
I don't get it. How am I the only one out of breath? Something's off about this guy. After all I've done to him, he's acting like it's nothing. A freaking overdose? Really? The hell are you thinking, bro? Don't tell me you do this shit every time you... Hold on! This four-eyed chick's with the guild.
Nicholas, just give it a rest. She's here. Now! That's an order! Sorry about that. Sometimes he doesn't listen so good.
I think it's wise to restrain him.
Never harm a normal. Obey your masters. Defend yourself.
Tina!
The forefathers fought tooth and nail to put those 3 laws into effect. They did so in order to liberate us Twilights from slavery. And it's because of these laws that what minimal rights we have are guaranteed. If you violate them, it puts us all at risk. All of this was drilled into you as a child. Yet you still don't know when to quit. You know Daniel Monroe's life is protected under the 3 laws. Besides, his death would upset the balance of power in Ergastula. Again, things you already know. You miserable twit!
Hey, ma'am, wait! Don't you think that's a little much?
Best not to get in Sir's way, normal.
I'm not gonna do anything to you, Warwick. Your man's the one I've got business with. We'll be done soon. Just wait there.
Damn it. It hurts. But how? I should still have some time before the Celebrare wears off. What the? This is a downer.
Hey, wait!
Glad to see you're feeling pain again. It's my drug of choice to make sure morons like you can't defend themselves.
I hate fighting women who are bigger than me. How is it she becomes even more imposing with age?
Haven't I warned you about the dangers of ODing on Celebrare, Nicholas? Especially the uppers. Or is that what you want? To end up like her. Like Veronica. How disappointing. I thought you were smarter than this. Looking out for yourself is fine, long as you uphold your responsibilities to the man with your contract, Nicholas.
Damn it. Fell asleep.
Come on, Nick. Stand up straight. Jesus, how someone so short weighs so damn much. Damn that old Parkley bitch. She knows how Nick gets when you pump him with downers. What a day. First the police question us, then a gang war. You ruined my shirt, and now it's raining. Huh? You what? You want your jacket? I left it behind. Fine, I'll buy you a new one. If you owe me a new shirt, then that costs way more than your stupid jacket. So be ready to open your wallet, buddy. Oh, man, come on!
It's really coming down. I hope the boys are someplace dry. No, it's impossible. I watched him die right in front of me. I shot him. I did. Again and again and again. It happened. all this, and I still... Stay safe!
On who served his purpose.
I reached out to Chad, made sure all the remains got returned to us. The funeral's tomorrow.
I'm sorry, sir.
Yang, did you patch up Delico again? Didn't I specifically tell you to take him to Doc Theo's?
Yes, but sir, he told me that he was...
The wound was hardly life-threatening. I told Yang to go ahead and stitch me up. No use wasting the doctor's time over it.
I know you're trying to play it safe. And I know there's bad blood lingering from the slavery days, but you're people. Built a little tougher than usual, but still people. You're my shield. You can't be taking shortcuts with your health. I'd prefer to die a quiet, boring death as a senile old man. And so, that means I need my shield to be damn near indestructible. I plan on hanging on to you, for as long as I possibly can.
Might want to tone down the caring father figure routine, boss. There's bound to be some youngsters in the family who get jealous if they feel they don't get the same attention. And where the hell did Gunslinger Danny go? His name alone used to make enemies piss their pants.
That's just rude. People still fear me, right?
It's more like they're afraid of you squeezing their cheeks. If the handyman's right, and the Corsicans really are trying to muscle in on our Cristiano business, an all-out gang war in the city will erupt, won't it?
That's a good question. But this is our gas job. And considering what I saw today, it's the only way things can go.
Treating even foot soldiers scum like family. It's giving me heartburn. I know you feel the same way.
Why is Monroe still alive?
No one told me it was getting jobbed out to that dreadlock Twilight kid. I panicked. Damn near got killed myself.
That Twilight hiring is on me. I'll deal with that. I'd heard that the only Twilight Monroe has is some bullshit D0.
Seems they hired extra help, too.
If you can, search out their help and eliminate them.
Yes, sir. Will do.
Oh, and about those bodies in the factory. The old detective linking me to them would be troublesome.
Don't worry, I got a cop friend on the take. Same office as that shriveled old dick. I'll make sure the investigation goes nowhere fast.
Those are expensive. Don't waste them.
Your kid always listens.
He'd better pay attention. The dose I gave him is typically just enough not to trigger an attack.
He needs that much to walk. Forget about being able to run away from this place. And if somehow he did bolt, he wouldn't last long without it. He knows the key to living any kind of life at all is just to keep quiet and do what the humans tell you. But, at best, we're still talking about a life that croaks in its mid-30s.
Why is the Twilight in our unit in the first place?
Junkie whore I knocked up had no business raising a baby addict. Figured if I could keep him alive until he's in demand, I could sell him off here in her gas chiller and make a nice chunk of change.
So what happened to your son's mom?
Killed her.
Allie's not picking up.
Hold it there, Warwick. You can't smoke that in here. We've got patience.
Oh, come on, kid. Just this one.
Yeah, no. But here, make do with this.
So, boy Nick's gonna pull through, right?
There won't be any permanent nerve damage, fortunately. No broken bones where he got shot. Once his wounds heal, he'll be all set to go back to work.
Damn straight. He's the toughest bastard I know.
Still, I doubt he'll be able to walk right away. The downers she shot him with were triple the normal strength.
Wait, triple? I don't understand. I thought the legal limit was only 1.5 times the regular dose.
Yes, but Gina's are custom made.
And that crazy little runt there? She hit his kid-size ass with 4 of those things?
He's got a high tolerance for downers.
Some people, like Nico, are more susceptible to the drug's effects and get totally knocked out after just a single dose. But that tag's the opposite. Takes a lot for it to have any effect at all. Fortunately, it was only Celebrare he got shot with. Those just pierced the skin a little, so even I was able to treat him and patch up his injuries. If they'd have been regular bullets, then Dr. Theo would have had to extract them. Warwick?
Oh, sorry, I was just thinking how awesome you are. You study hard, got both feet on the ground. Gonna make a hell of a doctor someday, and I mean that.
Thank you. Oh, you poor guy. I'll go make something to warm you up.
Well, did you learn it? Simple, right? Now communicating should be... When you're with me, you can just act normally, cool? And when you're with me, sit in the chair. Understand? It's like trying to talk to an animal. Or a machine. Like he's not really a person somehow. Is it the Twilight's arm? No, of course not. Hey, what happened to your arm? That bruise wasn't there yesterday.
I fell down.
Me too. I fall down a lot.
What's all that commotion out there?
Apparently a riot's broken out nearby.
Those anti-Twilight protesters again? Get Michelle and my wife to a safe room.
Yes, sir. And what about Master Wallace?
Leave him.
Huh?
What? Are you nuts?
Not only did you allow an intruder onto the Arcangelo estate, but then you stain my lawn?
I'm very sorry, sir. Don't worry, I'll give him a stern talking to.
What was your plan? What were you thinking? That you'd ingratiate yourself to me? No, you thought you could tame that boy and then sick him on me, is that it? Was this just a practice run? Was it?
No, Dad, I swear I didn't do anything. Dad, please!
Don't grovel like your slut of a mother did, you miserable little curse.
Now that I think about it, how do you know we were coming?
What?
You were Jenny on the spot with your first aid kit.
I heard you talking.
Outside in that downpour?
Well, I've always had great hearing and...
Jeez, kid, are you okay?
I'm fine. As I was saying, I can always tell your voice. But just yours, Warwick.
Oh, man. Am I really that loud? Guess I ought to be more careful. Nick? Hey. How you feel, buddy? Yeah, I know, like crap. I'm gonna pop back over to the office. What? Oh, a change of clothes? Yeah, fine. I'll bring something by later. Hey. Don't make me do that anymore. Use that word order on a Twilight. Here's the deal. Corsica's on the move. He's after the Cristianos, which of course upsets the balance. The Vicks from that body dumping case Chad hauled us in for? They were all tags. One of them was even that B2 you beat up outside Doc Theo's. Don't know what his connection to Corsica was, but it's clear he was involved in something bigger. However this shakes out, the linchpin is Mr. Monroe, savior of the Twilights. And the man who's currently got the Cristianos under his umbrella. I owe him too much. That's why I can't let anything happen to the Monroes. You're with me, right, partner?
Are you sure about this?
Of course I'm sure. I'll be in a bad mood if he lives. We must make an example of that folk. All who work for us know they can never hire Twilights in Corsica's name.
I'm beat. Sign language.
What do we do? Get the injector. Hurry.
Yes, sir.
Don't let him pass out. It'll make things worse.
Hey, Nikki, wake up.
We can't let anyone see him like this.
Let's get him on his feet.
Odd. Don't normally see fancy black cars passing through here.
I've said it for years. It's no use. It was always going to end this way. No matter how hard they try to help us, we're just not going to make it.
Nicholas. Doesn't it bother you? If I were you, I would run away. Come on. Doesn't it make you want to just punch the wall? Don't you ever ask why? That's sloppy.
Riots led by anti-Twilight factions at the four gates surrounding her bastion have escalated, and the Twilight hunts that accompany them are on the rise. The government has called in mercenary forces from all over to bring the situation under control.
Damn it! There's too many of them! We can't break through!
Everyone fall back! Fall back now!
Damn, freezing my nuts off out here. Ugh.
Is she with a client? Hey, Ellie, I'm home.
I helped myself. She bit me. Scratched me, too. Looks sweet enough, but that stray you took in has a violent streak. If you're gonna keep her, you might want to try housebreaking her.
Doc Theo?
After everything you said, I thought I should probably drop by and check in on her. The symptoms you told me about, seeming distant, like she's got cobwebs clouding her brain, fuzzy memories, having trouble sleeping. Those are all textbook side effects of the pills pimps use to keep their women complacent. On the street, they're called TBs. Figured you'd already know all about them, but I guess not, huh? Good news is, even though they're long-acting, there's hardly any toxicity to them, and they're not particularly addictive. Bad news is, there's a high suicide rate. As the effects wear off, there are intense hallucinations that can drive them to it. As a coping mechanism, they often cling desperately to their surroundings or to objects that have been given to them. Even if those things are utterly meaningless.
I got careless. Thought she was doing better than me. Where is she? Allie, thank God. Did you have a customer? Let's get you back to the office. Come on, you're gonna catch a cold like that. Whoa, hold on! Stop it! Stop! Allie, it's me! Knock it off! Allie!
Barry, please don't hit me. I'll do it. I will. Please.
Alex, hey!
Warwick, Oh my gosh, Warwick. I'm sorry. I have a really hard head.
So listen, when you're alone with a guy, he doesn't like hearing another man's name. Besides, who do you think killed him? I don't know about you, Ellie. I am beat. Man, I'm telling you, nothing went right for me today. Put in cuffs, job goes sideways, it rains, and to top it off, Nick ruined my favorite shirt. Total shit show of a day. But hey, I did get to touch her sweet behind again, so I guess I'm alright now.
Mafia families will often take in Twilights and use them as slaves.
What do Twilights have to... You're wrong. You're wrong. It's not true. It can't be. I've read all about them in my books. Twilights are monsters. They have huge bodies, and they're all crazy strong.
Wallace.
They kill without mercy. But not Nicholas. He's not like that. He's not a monster.
Let him go. Just accept it and let him go. Sure, if you have some money, you can get your hands on some Celebrator. You're a smart kid, Wallace, so you must already know, deep down. It's not fair to fill him with a false hope of a long life. Put him out of his misery.
Hey, good morning. Sounded like you were having a bad dream, so I let myself in. You okay?
Yeah, I'm all good now. Thanks.
Whenever I'd have a bad dream, my mother would do this for me and I'd feel better. Don't know if it works as well on grown men.
You know, Allie, I think that's the first time you've ever mentioned your past to me. Hey, remember what you asked me? You know, if I ever really thought about the why. I've been asking the same thing since I was a kid. Unfortunately, the answer just never seemed to find its way to me.
And now? Figure it out? An answer?
Wait, you're deaf? You mean this whole time I was just talking to myself? What the hell, man? No wonder I couldn't get through to you. How was I supposed to know your compensation was a busted up set of ears?
This guy's a trip.
You never said nothing. I just figured something was wrong with your voice. God damn! What is that, sign language? Do I look like someone who's had enough education to understand that shit?
What are you up to now, Doug? Hey, Nicholas.
Do you know each other?
It's a message from the Mercenary Guild. It says when you get back to base, your ass is grounded. I'm headed that way now. Hop in and I can give you a lift.
This really sucks balls. I got permission last year to take my own jobs on the side, so why are they mad?
Dumbass! Why do you think? You went after the Monroe family. The freaking Monroe family! Shit, if you'd succeeded, the guild would have done a hell of a lot more than ground you. Huh? Want to know how old Doug is?
Nico, you should know. Doug's compensation is...
I need all of the guild's requirements. They let you start freelancing on your own once you hit 20. I'm gonna turn 21 this year, though I may not look it.
Oh, man. All those chopped up bodies were Twilights? Appreciate you putting a rush on these autopsies, Theo. I know how busy you are.
Now that I pinned down what they were, have you figured out the who?
Had to bring Warwick down to the station for an assist, but yeah, more or less. Trouble is, since they had their tags stolen, it's just taken a hell of a lot longer than I would have liked.
That big guy who was making trouble outside my practice the other day? He was tossed in with the other Vics.
What? You mean he wasn't killed with them?
That's how it looks, anyway. None of the other bodies exhibited injuries consistent with being restrained before they died. The rest clearly fought back. More time, and I might have gotten better details.
Huh?
All of them, though, were pretty much in their primes. Well, as far as Twilights go. Now, if they'd been drugged or something, that'd explain a lot. But then they wouldn't have these defensive wounds. Judging from the cuts, there was an active struggle, and they got dismembered while still alive. The Corsicans only work with normals. You really think they could take out Twilights like this?
Oh, wow. I was certain that was your doing with the sword. That pile of District 6 bodies.
Doug, Nico wants to know why you took the Monroe job without the guild's okay.
I don't know. No reason. Just because Gunslinger Danny's a big shot boss. Figured if I started something with that guy, I'd get to battle some high-category bodyguards. Little did I know the only tag Danny keeps under him is some weak-ass low. Man, I can't live every moment of my short life thinking about those 3 dumb laws. Not exactly like I'm a member of the Paul Cleek Guild by choice. The truth is, I could never figure out all the unwritten rules you got in this ghetto-ass town.
So wait, you're not originally from here?
Southgate was my home. Got committed to Ergastulum when I was 16 and drafted to the guild. What's wrong? Don't meet a lot of rogue tags? What? Westgate? You too?
What's the matter, Doug? Usually I can't get you to shut up if I try.
Yo, Pops, if you got any work you're sending my way, make sure I don't run into him, alright?
Well, this is an unexpected turn. You really don't want to have to tangle with Nick again, do you?
Until the day, I've never met a Westgate survivor.
I see. Hiding for the outside world, are you?
No, it ain't that.
With resistance from anti-Twilight factions continuing, the government has again ordered the mobilization of mercenary units. This move comes in tandem with new mandated curfews for neighboring districts.
Captain!
Can't have any dead weight in my unit. Your symptoms have gotten that bad, it's not even worth trying to sell you off.
Tiger!
Don't pretend you're human, you little freak.
Nicholas! Hey, Nick! Nick, it's all right. I figured everything out. You don't have to serve him anymore. When I showed him the cash, he was glad to sell you to me. Look, I even got your own Celebrare supply from the dock. You'll be fine. So let's... Nick, what's wrong?
Nicholas? I, brought you a change of clothes. How you feeling? Better?
This time, there were 12 bodies. Autopsies haven't been performed yet. But I think it's safe to assume they're all Twilights, correct?
But that would be music to my goddamn ears. Saves me the trouble of dealing with you directly.
Listen, Mr. Corsica. We all know that most likely it was your clan who did this.
Damn,
Would you destroy the balance my father and uncle forged? You claim to despise them, but I think you're hiring Twilights whenever it's convenient for you. Cut the bullshit! I've had enough!
You actually think I would hire a Twilight? That I would ever get in bed with those sick freaks? The thought alone makes me sick! I would rather have one of you men chop off my head with a dull knife and shit down my bloody neck hole than associate with those filthy Twilight scum! What kind of hypocrite you take me for? Stop puffing out your ass, you little twat! You filthy old bastard! She's the damn head of our family now! Show some freaking respect!
Calm down, Galahad!
Now, let's all take a breath. Bickering with each other won't solve any of our problems. True, this appears to have been a massacre only a Twilight could have pulled off. But that doesn't necessarily implicate any of us or suggest anyone here had any involvement.
So an outsider. Are you implying the government was behind this?
I'm just saying we shouldn't jump to conclusions, is all. This town is crawling with miscreants and lowlifes, so you just never know. Don't you agree?
So tell me, How's your memory been the last few days? Has it been fuzzy or had any gaps? Have you lost your sense of time at all?
No.
And what about Barry? Still seeing him?
No. Not even once.
Then you're making good progress. I'd like you to keep on taking those pills, just to be on the safe side. Also, I understand you're a prostitute. I'm not judging or anything, but you should be aware that excessive stress can make it more likely for your hallucinations and anxiety to return, so try not to get in over your head. That's it. We're all done here. I'll put the bill on the handyman's tab.
Doctor?
Yeah, what?
Well, about your arm.
Can you make sweets?
Well, I guess I could manage something simple.
You don't apologize. Come whip up something sometime. Neena'd be thrilled.
Okay, then. I'd love to. Thank you for waiting for me. So, I was wondering, can I stay with you a little while longer? I still haven't found another place, but I'll get out of your hair as soon as possible. Please, Nick?
Dummy. Your sign language is all screwed up. I don't understand you. Start over in that book. And don't be so rough with it. I only have the one copy.
He caught me, smoking these. Next time he catches me with a cigarette, he might kill me. Hey, so how are you starting to fit in now, with that new mercenary squad? Northgate, weren't they? Right. Oh, what a joke. Nothing's changed, has it? For real, though. I'm sick of this shit. What have you done? Oh, God, Nick! Oh, no, you don't get to do that. There's no way I'm letting you do that. Not after what you've done. I'm not going to let you die today, Nick. You don't get to take the easy way out. Yours will be slow. Nothing like theirs was. You'll know a lifetime of pain. Years and years of real suffering. Before you get the privilege to die. That's an order, Nick. Obey your master.
Don't eat that anymore. Have to put it out. Warwick.
Warwick.
Hey, how come Yang Yang's not with you?
Four Fathers meeting. Only Twilights allowed. Other ones rank capo or above.
That'd explain it. Sucks getting left out, huh?
Thanks, but why aren't you or Nick there? You've been escorting the boss around, right? Speaking of, where is Nick?
You know how it is. We'll always be considered outsiders. Besides, if I had brought Nick, he'd be in the same boat as you, Del. He's stuck out here.
You're pretty calm about all this. Someone's hunting tags. Even the high-ranked ones are going down.
chances are Nick'd be no exception. I mean, the poor guy's on his own. You're his only contract holder, and he's got no syndicate behind him. Something happens to him, what happens to you?
It's okay.
It's okay. I bet my father will be happy.
Don't you worry about him. He buys the farm it was meant to be. One less thing tying me down. In fact, I'll probably end up happier for it.
But it's not enough. In fact, it's not even close. That's why I'm thinking everyone else should die too.
You mean that? Dude.
Sure, deep inside, I despise tags. Think they're monsters.
That's fine, I hate all you normals too.
Oh, come on, Deli. I'm just yanking your chain. You gotta lighten up there.
Maybe I will if you stop calling me Deli.
Nicholas, why? Why don't you ever wonder why?
Figure it out? An answer?
I don't think there is an answer. If there was, it'd be all over.
Erica! I want to take this.
No, Mikhail.
Sweet little blonde girl who just won't stop feeding you. Anyway. I'm pretty sure this is the quickest way, yeah?
Hey, not half bad for your first time.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, thank you, ma'am.
That's more like it. I hear you're a working girl. One of my guys says he occasionally sees you walking the streets of the off-limits zone.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, seeing as how your head's still attached to your body, you must have some incredible luck on your side. Although Inspector Adkins and the handymen seem to have your back. Anyway, my point is one of our girls just quit. Her room is still available. I don't know. Feels like you'd fit in nicely here. Kidding. My mom was one too. A pro. She lived on the streets till my father fell head over heels and married her. She was the first diva to sing here. See that? That's my mom.
Wow, she's really beautiful.
People always tell me what a great woman she was, but I wouldn't know. It sucks. She died a pointless death not long after I was born. She just couldn't handle the TB withdrawal, escaped the hallucinations by taking the easy way out.
Boss, the guy from the Monroe family's here to see you.
Be right there! Long time no see, Mr. Glatziev.
Hey, Miss Cristiano. The boss sent me over with this delivery for you.
Whoa, that's a lot! Gotta love Uncle Danny. Wait, why does it smell like blood?
Yeah, sorry about that. Had another errand, required some disposal. Came straight here after I finished.
How's it looking, partner? Those anti-twilights. See any more out there?
Don't see anyone. No signals either.
Badass. Guess we chased them all off. What do you say we head back to Bastard for a bit? Come on, Nick. Let's go.
No way. When you start drinking, it goes on forever.
Hey, Nick!
You stupid! What the hell is wrong What was that? I think someone got killed. Marshal! Don't just stand around gawking. Tend to the wounded. And for Christ's sake, get that body out of sight. There are ladies here. Yes, sir.
Useless idiots.
Don't get it. Why would Twilights turn on each other?
He couldn't be part of the anti-Twilights. That doesn't make any sense.
What's up, boss?
I think it's clear this wasn't something you chose to do of your own free will. I was your target, wasn't I? Listen, I feel for you. In the position you're in, I do. But despite the fact you could have just gone after me, you made the mistake of attacking my men and the Twilights who depend on me. I want to know who put you up to this. Tell me that and I'll let you go. But if you refuse, I will slaughter you right here and feed you to the dogs. Hey, mister, enough! I'll take these.
How'd he get in here?
He's gonna kill us all!
Run!
Wait! No! Tickle! Everyone please! Calm down!
Boss!
Alex, you okay?
Yo, Galahad, take it from here. I got these two.
Cool.
Finish him off.
Hey, what's going on back there?
Some little nutjob is attacking the club. It's a total horror movie in there. Who knew a kid so young could already have a mind so twisted?
Wait, what kid?
Some little boy ran around carving up one twilight after another, only slowed down enough to take their tags.
Can't be. Yo, Nick! Get to the club and stall for time. I'll be right there. Watch yourself. Think it's our guy.
Yeah, Roger.
These repair costs are gonna be brutal. Boss lady's gonna take it out of my paycheck. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Damn it. Take your time.
My bad.
You better give me back those tags, mister. I stole them fair and square.
What happens if I don't? Gonna cry?
You're mean.
I smell blood. Fresh blood. Twilight blood. I smell flesh. I smell him. It makes me sick.
Take this. Just point and shoot. I don't really like guns. You're a prostitute. Jesus! You think you'd want some way to defend yourself. I'll help you out the back way, all right? It's the safest way when we're under attack. Stay close. But that leaves you unprotected. The guys on stakeout are gone. What the hell are those government fools up to? Oh, shit. Your way out's just up ahead behind that fire door. Take the stairs to the alley, then hang a left. In a few minutes, you should come to the street where the handymen are. Wait! It's too dangerous! Alone.
Alex, I'll be fine by myself, I'm sure. You don't have to worry about me. Okay?
Little shit's not wearing tags. If he is a Twilight, he's gotta be high enough rank that the government's running surveillance on him. There's just no way he doesn't know we're part of the four families. Unless he's a hunter.
Hey! You better give me back those tags, or it'll be your fault when I get in trouble for not having them!
I can't do that, kid. They belong to the Cristianos, not you. Only thing you're getting is a beatdown.
Fine, I never wanted those ones anyway. So instead, what if I take yours?
Just as I thought. His power level's the same as Galahad's, if not higher. There's no question he's faster. He's dangerous. Yet on the inside, still disappointed.
All right, Runt. Playtime's over. Now we fight like men. Nice, Marco. Sweet moves there, bro.
Gal, go to the storehouse and bring back as many downers as you can carry.
Are you done playing, Mikhail?
Hang on. I've seen this girl before.
Hey, guess what? I found some guys who could put up a fight, but then they stole my tag collection and did this to me. I need your help, Erica, please.
Indeed.
Oh, crap. Keep your head down.
Galahad!
Wind's blowing out of the southwest.
hands off of that, you little shit!
You messed up my shirt.
Hey! Hey, what the hell are you doing? Drop it!
Back away! I swear if you touch so much as a hair on that man's head, I'll blow your brains out!
Boss, don't do this! Run!
Yo, Delico, the boss says we're all going to dinner together. We'll swing by the director's place on the way back. While we're at it, we can drop in on everyone and... Hey, Delico, you listening to me?
She's the spitting image. Except both her eyes are blue. But she's gutsier than her brother. Girl's got skills. When Chad finds out about this, he's gonna flip.
Come on, man, this is nuts. Admit it, Brown. This chick is way too much for you to handle. Give it up, Faker.
Faker?
Try it all you want. You're no match for her. Your funeral.
Gal! Let Nicholas take over here for now. Come give me a hand!
Hey. Miss Benedetto, let's go.
Yeah, but... Careful, Nicholas.
Hey, stop! There's no running away!
That door was custom made for us.
What the hell happened here? Jeez, are these all Twilights? There's no blood on it. Damn it, that can only mean one thing. Nick freaking overdosed again. Daddy? No, it can't be. But then, that means it has to be... Erica? Shit.
Sorry you got dragged into all this. Just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
So, what did you mean by faker? Is Nicholas not, I don't know, somehow not like other Twilights?
Know how they assign Twilight ranks? Strictly by physical ability. Meaning, as you win more battles and get stronger, your rank increases. But Nick cheats the system. He uses Celebrate like athletes use performance enhancers, temporarily boosting his strength to the limit. Then he challenges higher rank tags, beats them, and goes his merry way up the ladder. All things being equal, he should probably be about a B5 at best. So in my book, he's a faker.
Damn, Ginger. I know it's an emergency, but why you have to run so fast, girl?
Bravo, gang. Perfect timing. My gamble paid off. I knew if the guild saw my flare, Gina would send backup.
An S5.
I've seen your face before, haven't I?
Well, that's unnerving. Didn't even see her. How'd she move so fast? Especially with that rack. Partner, I see you went all in on the Twilight's little helper again. What the hell are you doing to yourself? Oh, you bought me 5 minutes. Big deal. You sawed-off little junkie.
So I broke my suspension to rush over here. And right off the bat, I gotta deal with Mr. Death Ninja again. You don't remember me? We had a huge
My friends are from the Paul Cleat Guild. What do we do now, Erica?
Our 2 suspects and the head of the Cristianos are still inside. Cover the back exits. I want all other men out front searching for survivors.
lose him.
Squad 5, suspects headed your way. Stay sharp.
Hey, Marco. Do you think I made a mistake?
Sorry, boss. All that matters is if you think you made one.
Stupid question, I know.
You want to try explaining to me what happened here tonight?
Yeah, sure. But before that, I need to use your phone. Gotta call Monroe. Actually, Delica's the one I really need to talk to.
Yeah, we had some interference. We definitely gave the Twilights a violent wake-up call. The flare. I know. It's how they signaled the guild to ride in like the friggin' cavalry.
Person hearsay.
Jeez, Cal's huge.
Like a grizzly bear.
No, Nico's just tiny.
Harsh. Scary.
That's what you get for being the most injured, dumbass. Just a couple of inches to the right, and that knife takes your lung. After all this time, you have no grasp of your limits. This, folks, is what happens when you spend years developing your muscles rather than your brains. Stupid ape.
Hey, Nina? So, I've been meaning to ask you about this. Does Doc Theo have something on Nicholas? How does he get away with talking to him like that? Or is he, like, secretly a super strong Twilight or something?
No. Doc knows he's got leverage because he's one of the few allies Twilights have here. He's the only physician who'll go near him. In fact, I don't know if you realize this, but he makes all the Celebrate uppers and downers himself. He's got guys on the black market who supply him with the raw ingredients. Then he compounds the batches right here in the office.
No, I didn't.
A brand name script is super expensive. Without Doc Theo, there's no way poor, mostly orphaned Twilights could get their hands on it. Sooner or later, every Twilight in town will end up at this clinic looking for help. And Nico's probably come here more times than anyone. He feels so indebted to the doc, he lets him say whatever he wants. Long as he doesn't tell me no, as Nico puts it.
I really had no idea.
If it weren't for the doctor, we'd be... well, you know.
Amanda, Karina, Deborah, Ellen, and Sylvia. They were all call girls, a bastard. Number 8's Alejandro. He was married to number 16. Number 31 was a regular at the tobacconist in District 7. Ah, shit. Number 39. All I remember hearing is how she was from the orphanage. And now Loretta Cristiano is taking care of her baby.
You know you can't smoke in here.
Hey, Chad? Can I ask you something?
Hmm?
What's this thing he does with his memory?
Theo calls it hyperthymesia. Warwick remembers everything his senses experience. It's how the doc explained it to me. Bastard's had that gift for as long as I've known him.
So that's the reason the handymen aren't with the family. Am I right?
You got it, kid. If he ever decided to switch sides, he'd do some serious damage. Worse than Nick, even. Nobody's gonna risk keeping a powder keg like that in their employ, no matter how smart he is. Well, nobody but Danny, that is.
Wonderful. We're overrun with problem patients and visitors today.
Connie? What's wrong? Did something happen at your shop? Connie?
Ow, Connie, that hurts. Please, take it easy. Constance. Come on, I'm still recovering from last night. Seriously, ow.
Give me back the ring I gave you.
Huh?
Come on, give it back, you big dummy.
I'm sorry. I haven't seen you in so long, and here I've gone and made you cry.
still holding him hostage with that ring of hers?
I wouldn't call it a hostage situation, Doc. Maybe like a curse.
A curse?
It's like the ring itself is magic. Like it has control over Marco. No matter how close he comes to death, the precious thing won't let him. Not before he can return to his conscience. That's some mojo. But hell, you don't need me to tell you that.
Say no more. Sounds pretty serious.
There's just so much I know nothing about. Like Connie and Marco being a thing, and all that Twilight stuff. I wonder, would I be better off not knowing? Or maybe.
Thanks for doing the laundry, Alex. Sorry to impose on you. Hey, Nico! I thought I told you to stay in bed, mister. No, you are most certainly not okay. Like I always say, if you want to get better quickly, then you've got to do as you're told.
Come on, Ricky. You're sure it was Erica? I mean, it couldn't have been, could it? Why would she hunt Twilights? Maybe you mistook her for someone else.
Seriously? Warwick remembers the face of every single frickin' person who's ever set foot in this mansion. There is no way in hell he'd mix her up with anyone else.
Yeah, but it makes no sense.
It wasn't just her face. That kid who was with her kept calling her Erica. The Cristiano boys all heard him say it. And I did too.
Well, that settles it. All this time, I was sure she was dead.
The orphanage got hit! Looks like some of them Twilight kids may have already been abducted. We've got wounded here! Send help, and fast! Yang!
Hey, Ricky. They took all of the others, everyone. Erica, too. I tried. I did my best, but it wasn't enough. It was so fast, like they came out of nowhere.
It wasn't your fault. It's gonna be all right. Mr. Monroe's hunting the monsters who did this. Come on, I'm gonna get you to Dr. Theo's.
Erica.
Sorry I didn't tell you.
It's fine. I was just surprised is all.
Hey, I heard you saved Miss Cristiano's butt when her club was under attack.
Oh yeah, I was just... what, Connie?
Thank you. Don't tell anyone else about us, okay? I don't want to make things any harder for him.
Sure.
One more thing. I want you to hold on to this.
A key? What's it do?
This new war is going to get a whole lot worse. If you want to be alive to find your brother, I recommend you get out of this hellhole soon.
I see. Already, huh? Damn it. I figured we'd still have a little while longer. Suppose I should start making preparations myself then.
Yo, Ellie, I'm home.
What's up? Warwick? You okay? You spaced out there.
Oh, I'm good. Just admiring that fine booty of yours.
Pervert.
Ah.
Hey, Warwick?
Sorry, I can't stay and talk. Just changing clothes. Miss Cristiano?
She's fine. Still sleeping.
Don't bother waking her until we get an all clear from Club Bastard. As long as she's here, we can keep the heat off her for a bit.
Fine, but what about you?
Hold that thought. Yeah, so there's something I gotta go take care of. Be a doll and answer any calls. Look who's back on his midget-ass feet.
Keep talking. That jacket.
Oh, don't worry, I'll bring it back. The 3 laws are supposed to protect the Cristiano family, and look what happens. Only a matter of time before Mr. Monroe's the one under attack again. I don't care how much Miles and the other old-timers say they have his back. When the chips are down, the only man in that crew he can really trust is Dub. If Nick and I rejoin the family, it could help protect Danny a bit. But even then, how much better are we gonna fare against guys that gave Galahad and Marco trouble? Shit, even the government watchdogs are up in their presence.
My bad.
Oh, man, it was all on me.
That's an unfamiliar face. Huh.
Love getting back on its feet?
Yeah, more or less.
I'll pop over next week and see you in person. So be sure to stock up on the good stuff, Mr. Manager. I got you covered.
Hey, is that Gal?
Mm-hmm. Oh, so anyway, about those reinforcements you wanted. Doug work for you? He's already met you guys. And he's cute, so he'll be hip with all the ladies. Plus he's quick as hell.
That he is, Housen, that he is. Hey, sure, Doug will be fine. Send that little runt on over. All right, sounds good. I'll let Miss Paul Klee know. Oh, almost forgot to...
Huh? Hello? That's weird.
The surveillance team reports an intruder in the abandoned district.
Beatrice? They spotted a girl. She appeared to be working alone. But as soon as the team saw her, she totally vanished from sight.
A girl? Was she a decoy?
You guys, the phone lines have been cut. We can't reach anyone.
It's them again. It's gotta be those anti-Twilight guys. We should report it to Sir Paul Klee.
You're right. We'll send a messenger. Yo, Doc, you can head out there now, right? Go let him know. And then, have Galahad return to base, long as he's able to.
You got it. Housen.
You two, escort him to the abandoned district. And Boars, get those lines back up.
Gawain, give me a hand.
Okay.
Lancelot, Arthur, open up armories 5 through 9.
Yes, sir.
Sir, where you going?
Just a little something nagging me. So I'm heading over to the Paul Klee colony for a bit. And put these on my tab, would you? Got a small selection of their favorites.
The average Twilight is only expected to live until his or her early 30s. The shortened lifespan is part of their so-called compensation. And while it is clear that the toxicity of Celebraire is one of the causes of this defect, so far modern medicine has proven incapable of developing a suitable replacement for the drug. A number of issues arise when the ingestion of Celebraire is neglected. A Twilight's vital activities become diminished. Consciousness becomes clouded. Hemorrhaging, convulsions, lowered body temperature, and difficulty breathing due to excessive cardiopulmonary activity will soon follow. The most severe cases can often lead to death.
Hey, what's the matter? Are you hungry? Oh, it's okay, little guy.
I'm so sorry, Miss Cristiano. Did he wake you? Oh, wow. Are these all news clippings about Twilights? Yeah, I found them there in the desk. It's the only thing I've come across with any kind of information about them. So have you heard anything about Bastard?
What, you mean when they're gonna reopen? Tomorrow, actually.
That was fast.
Well, they've already finished restaffing. Repairs to the interior will take a little longer, but I've got a bodyguard coming for me tonight, so I'm going back to check on...
Those people at Bastard. With that look in their eyes of nowhere else to go. I know it. All too well. Right now, you're the only person those Twilights have. So please, help them, Miss Cristiano.
will. It'll take a lot more than this to put me down for the count. At least give me some credit.
The Cristiano family has seen their power reduced, while the Monroe family has only one lowly D0 Twilight to protect them. If it weren't for the Cristianos' logistical support, we'd have absolutely nothing left to fear from the Monroes.
Well then, Mr. Monroe, it's time.
All that remains is that loathsome vixen and a guild full of Twilights.
I didn't even see it happening. This is bad. Like really, really bad.
Yeah, no! Go! Yeah, sure, it's not my problem. Doesn't concern me. You know, I may not be your blood relative or even one of your fellow Twilights, but I will always be your brother. So don't think for a second you're the only one who feels guilty about not being able to protect Erica that day. Besides, you're too much of a softy, Delico. If you go it alone, you'll just cower at the first sign of trouble, and then you'll whimper your way back here with your tail between your legs.
Yeah, sorry. I swear I'll make it up to you somehow.
Alright, and how about for the next year you give me, like, half of your earnings? That seems like a pretty fair deal, don't it?
Huh?
Dude, kidding.
Dick. Diego, Miles, hey. We were just...
We'll expect a nice souvenir.
Yeah, something real nice and fancy.
Sure thing.
Yes, that's right. Really? Thank you! Alex! That was the director of the orphanage just now. He said that they've agreed to take this little guy in. What? Really? Word was they had too many kids and not enough room. But apparently they found some foster parents yesterday. Oh, that's great news! Everything's okay now. You won't be lonely. Right, Amelia? Wait, what did you call him? You know the kid's name is Lewis, right? You okay? Alex, what's the matter? I can remember Emilio.
Shit. We're screwed now. Those smoke bombs will mask the scent of any normals. They know us. How we function. They're legit hunters, like with a capital H. I gotta go warn Chad. If this keeps up, then we're all dead.
Aw, lame! I heard you guys were mercenaries, so I was hoping you'd be like some tough, jacked up dudes who could kick a little ass. But you losers ain't shit.
Looks good. We'll take these and the usual.
Cool deal. But when can I expect the rest of my payment? Girls gotta eat, Mr. Adriano. How's your arm?
A little better.
Well, don't do anything crazy.
You be careful too, heading back. Side streets can be...
I know, I'll stick to the main drag.
Tell your Nana I say hi.
Will do. Hey, Marco?
Great. The handymen are rubbing off on her.
What's the word, Beretta?
Sig and Colt should be reaching the guild by now for a showdown with Paul Klee, although that new kid's with them. Are you sure we can trust this Emilio?
No, but it wasn't my call. Old man or no scrawny man.
Well, Stryker, on to more important matters. Where are the tobacco shops around here? I'm out, and I've been all over this place. I haven't seen a single damn one.
I don't know. Haven't been looking, though.
You sound busy. Sorry to bug you, I'll let you go.
What? No. I was just killing some time.
Well, if you're looking for something to do, go catch up with Sig and the others.
She always makes such a mess when she works. I end up ruining my clothes.
That's a lot of snow.
I am so gonna tell her you said that.
Whatever. It's too early for a full-on rendezvous. Besides, I'm not quite done here. I got one more bit of time to kill.
Right. Sounds good. Alex? Hey, sorry to wake you. I'm needed at the club. So, anyway, I want to hear you sing again.
Sorry, pal. Ain't seen no broad like that.
Okay. Thank you for your time, sir. You see that motorcade? I think it was Miss Cristiano. Guess she got the all clear to leave the Handymans and head back to Bastard.
Whatever's going down over at the guild, it's getting ugly. Just hope the mess doesn't spill over onto the boss.
He doesn't have a thing to worry about. He's got Miles and the other boys for his security detail, plus Ricky and Nick in his back pocket. On the other hand, if we don't find Erica and she and her little sidekick get to the boss first, then we're all in trouble.
This way! Hurry!
Sir?
Status report?
Intruders, ma'am. We count 3. Smoke's clogging our noses and eyes, though judging by their finesse, it's clear we're dealing with skilled hunters. Our guys down there are holding them off, but it's only a matter of time till they make it here.
Sir?
Nah, ain't never seen this girl around here. Hey, buddy, you know you look a lot like her. You two twins?
No. She's younger than me by 2 years. Do we really look like twins?
Oh, it's just 'cause you're so petite. Even now.
Well, I'm still bigger than Nicholas.
Yeah, sure, who isn't? You got about 3 centimeters on him at least. Okay, maybe that's stretching it a bit.
Oh, shut up.
So, what do we do now?
It was dark, so there probably weren't many witnesses. We're this far away. Detective Adkins saw her leap from the District 9 side, so the only direction she would have gone is north.
Well, assuming she's still heading toward the north, District 3's a safe bet. That's our home turf anyways. And besides, District 9's got the main road and too many prying eyes.
Miss Revo!
Oh, Galahad.
You all right? Have you been hurt?
No, I'm fine, but forget me. Did all we could for the poor souls. but their injuries were just too severe. What the hell's going on? I mean, first it was Loretta's place, and now your colony gets hit. It's almost as if... Go on. Get back to District 7 right away. Find Constance and take her to the handyman's. Yo, normals! It's too dangerous for you here! Get as far away as you can! And if you see any injured tags, just leave them there! You do not want to get dragged into this mess! Well, what are you waiting for? Hang on! Gal, wait!
Ma'am, you can't stay here! Come on, let's go! Hurry!
You finally show your face! So nice to meet you! You crusty old bitch! Well, what do you know? There is someone here with some talent. Been a while since I've seen anyone fend off one of Colt's attacks.
You sure have made a hell of a mess, haven't you?
You know, you might want to show the least bit of gratitude. I did just clean up this huge pile of shit for you.
Triss, status report.
These people are highly skilled. About half of the guardsmen have now been eliminated. I'm working up repair estimates. Need another day. My head already hurts.
What's the call?
Well, I'm going back to sleep. You take it from here.
Yes, ma'am.
What? You're gonna sit this fight out and just watch from a distance? Queen of the Roost is just another chicken?
Shut the hell up! This whole damn place is rotten. You really think I give a crap because you managed to take out 50 or 100 guys clinging to the side of a cesspool? I'm done talking. Take care of them.
Originally, I only dropped by to say hi, but now I've changed my mind. So Brandon, get down here! Right now! I'm gonna kick you! Emilio, you twit! What the hell were you aiming for?
You were warned, Sig. It's too soon. So back off. Now.
Hey, before you go, who the hell are you people?
Destroyers. Third destroyers. Agents of Veranos Corsica.
Mr. Adriano, the rumors are true. The Palkley Guild has become a war zone. There are 2 attackers, and word is they're both hunters. Worse still, Mr. Galahad's already left for the guild on foot.
Wait, describe these hunters. Tall guy, right? Silver hair? Should have a tattoo. Tribal symbol on his left arm.
No. They said it's a young man and some crazy girl, but early reports are often wrong. There might be more than 2, sir. Sir, hold on!
I'll be right back! Please let me be wrong about this.
This'll get a lot worse before it gets better.
Hey, let go! Let go, murderer! She killed her! This bitch killed my sister Abby! Damn you!
I see. So your name's Heather? And you've been out here looking for her on your own all this time? This girl, Erica, the one who attacked Club Bastard and killed your sister. But your poor leg.
I followed her as far as District 9. Then my leg just, stopped working. By the time I made it back, her body was already cold. She was only 6. I was supposed to protect her.
Heather, the woman who killed your sister is my sister. If we don't find her soon, she'll keep hurting people, like she hurt you and Abby. Erica's sick. She's in a place there's no coming back from. It's my duty to stop her. But to do that, I'm gonna need your help.
I'll show you where. Come on.
Sounds far off. We've already been through here. Burns like a mother. This ain't ordinary smoke. What? Doug, is that you? Hey, it's Gal! Yo, over here, man! Jeez, what the hell went on here? And where'd everyone else... Doug! Oh, God. Oh, stop it. You're gonna be fine. Here, let me give you a dose of Downer.
Still in one piece. Headquarters, yeah. It's a little scorched, but nothing a coated paint can't fix. Don't be so dramatic. This is Ergastulum, son. I bet my left nut Housen's already found those hunters and killed them with his own hands. Yeah, Doug, I'll hang on to him. The rest of us are probably right behind you. Done good, kid.
Holy crap. Guess I did hear an explosion earlier. Wonder if it's a gas line or... God, I hope everyone over there's okay.
You gotta be shitting me. Spent all day looking for a smoke shop. Finally found the one in town and it's friggin' closed.
Sorry! The shop owner is out on deliveries right now. Can you hang right here for a sec? I can go inside and get whatever it is you need.
What, you gonna break in?
Oh, it's fine. I'm her granddaughter. She won't mind. Haven't seen her around before. Looks like something big went down at the colony. Seen anything about it on the news?
Sorry, I don't watch the news.
I run a gun store, so over the years I've become friends with a lot of people up there. I hope they got it under control. The guild won't usually take help from normals. Just hard not to worry with so much smoke. Oh, what's your...
If it wasn't for them, she'd still be here. Why can't someone just kill those goddamn tags?
Don't! Stop! Stop! Don't touch me! Please!
Why did you save me? I need to know.
I see you're starting to remember what really happened. Alex.
More rain. Where are Miss Cristiano and the baby? They left? So that wasn't a dream. Hey, Nicholas? I think you and I have met before, a long time ago. Nicholas?
Oh, hey, man.
Oh, you guys are from Bastard.
So, Nick, Miss Loretta needs your help. Gal's not back yet. He's helping with some emergency at the guild. Anyway, the boss wants you to come stand in as her bodyguard.
Also, we've been unable to locate Constance Revaux. Because of her relationship with our assistant manager, Marco, we fear someone may have... We have a car waiting downstairs. Please, Nick, it's urgent.
Wait, I'm coming.
Wait, destroyers? No way! But why are they back now? I thought they disbanded years ago. Marco! Miss Revaux,
So are you gonna take her too? Are you gonna take my granddaughter away from me this time? What? My son and his wife aren't enough for you? I guess you won't be satisfied until you've taken everything from me. You destroyer bastards! Do you have any idea the kind of strength Constance had to muster just to be with you dumb putz? Man, son of a bitch! You promised me, didn't you, that you would never put me through that torture again? And yet now, here we are! Look at what you've done! You did this!
Margot.
With my son and daughter-in-law, there weren't even any bodies left to bury. I'm not asking for a lot here. Really. I don't care if there's nothing but a head. Hell, even an ear or an eyeball. Just some part of her, please. Please, handyman, you have to help me. Just let me see that foolish child one more time, I'm begging you. Let me see my girl.
Whenever it rains like this, nothing good happens. Never has.
The District Zero explosion. That was no accident, was it?
Yeah, about that. The destroyers are making a move. Also, Connie is missing. I know, I just found out about it from Miss Cristiano. My guess is they're behind that one, too.
I was under the impression the destroyers broke up 15 years ago. You sure this ain't just anti-Twilights bringing in random hunters?
You know Marco's story, don't you? He's a former hunter who was once with Steroyas Nunez. I doubt his former brothers-in-arms were all that happy with him going to the other side and working for the Cristianos, protectors of the Twilights. That's the reason they took Connie. A slap in Marco's face. You can't get too squishy about collateral damage when trying to corner your prey, as awful as that may sound.
You tell Monroe yet?
Was just about to. He's in his office with Ivan.
Ivan? Who's that?
Oh, he's the new guy. You met him before, remember? He's got a scar over his right eyebrow. What, something wrong?
Yeah, maybe. Who was it delivered the money to Bastard that night? Because if he was there, then he could have done something before I set up that signal flare. And the same goes for the time when that runt from the guild Doug attacked you guys. He was there too, right? Up till then, that street was a secure route. It had never come under attack before. Besides, that route's so damn complicated. Makes a crap spot for an ambush. If they were just amateurs, you could have given them the slip, no problem. Instead, they were able to stay on your ass and predict your every move.
Yeah, Diego, we've got ourselves a situation. I can't talk.
Look out the window, Miles.
We've got a situation of our own.
I know that face.
Knock, knock. Old man Monroe home? I want to say hi.
Over the years, a tiny percentage of normals have been born with what are best described as anomalous physical attributes, giving them abilities equal to and sometimes greater than Twilight's, only without any of the toxicity or dependency caused by Celebrator use. You know all that. What you may not know is most of these superpowered normals were raised to be hunters. One of them in particular, though, a guy called Strider, is even more brutal than the rest of us. It's been 15 years since the old head of the Cristiano family, your father, took me in. But in that time, I've had it easy. I've gotten soft. I don't have the strength to protect my master like I once had. Not against him. Let alone the strength to take back Constance. At least, not anymore.
Bring me that outfit!
Boss, wait! We're racing! Loretta, you can't!
Christ, I don't have cooties. Shouldn't you be used to seeing half-dressed girls around here?
But you're our boss! It's inappropriate!
Then bring me my damn clothes already!
Come on! She needs clothes!
Get my father's old phone book. Call every last contact in there. You get even one bit of solid intel, you bring it to me. The rest of you split into 4 teams and hit the streets. Search everywhere. Back alleys, markets, old buildings, storage sheds.
Boss, you don't...
It's important we move in small numbers so the Corsicans don't catch on. Got it?
Boss, wait. Just listen. Don't go. You can't put it on the line for my personal life. You're one of the forefathers. You are indispensable to this city. You go out there trying to be a hero, and something happens to you, it won't be just the family that's hurt. All those Twilights whose lives depend
Marco
on us.
Adriano, you're an honorable man. You've given everything you have to the Cristianos. Now I'm returning the favor. I'd rather find danger than let it find me. Time for the boss to act. The Cristiano family leaves no man behind. We fight to the end.
Sir.
Still need a good bodyguard, though.
We can't take it without Nick and the others. Miles, listen. You gotta get out of here. Don't worry, I'll cover you. Go and find Monroe. Miles?
Don't come looking for me. I'm going to settle things with my old pals before this town goes completely to shit.
I can't go when he's still here. He'll come to play chess with me, like he always does. You're not part of this family. You don't have to stay here. You should go.
He's broken through to the West End stairs!
So, what now?
For one, don't panic. We'll trap and kill him here. Start by closing the doors. Call back the guys in the East End stairs. Now.
He's here!
Close him! You guys are making me feel unwanted. Come on, stop playing hard to get. Oh, shit. That was a steel-reinforced door. I guess all we'll be doing now is buying time for the boss. Well, as long as the boss and Miles are safe, we'll call it mission accomplished.
Warwick, get out.
What, Mr. Monroe and I share the same taste in cologne. What works on tags works on hunters. Turn his super senses against him. With this, we'll overwhelm his nose. Throw him off a little bit. I won't ask you your reasons. You were planning to throw yourself in the fire. Slow Striker down and buy Monroe some time, right? Not a fan of leaving you here like that, Miles. You're old. Striker or not, you've already got one foot in the grave.
On the other side of the coin, you're just barely out of short pants, son. If you're scared, feel free to tuck tail and run to mommy, but I will gossip.
You don't have to give me permission. I never wanted to run more. I'm nearly pissing myself.
Well, I don't have any diapers for you, kid. And I swear to God, don't you dare shit your briefs during this.
Right back at you. I don't do elder care pops.
Dude still wears that nasty-ass toilet water? He must be losing his head. Yo, at least be a man and show your face. Not getting much of a workout running through these weak-ass normals you call security. You want I should kill them all? Huh, boss man? Sorry about shoulder checking you earlier, man. You're just a normal, aren't you? Almost had me fooled into thinking you're a Twilight. Sure as hell got the stink of them on you. I got no interest in normals. Only one I give a damn about is old man Monroe.
Flush all the tags out into the open by wiping out their support network. Thought for sure that's why he came here, looking off Monroe, but...
Where is he? He run away and abandoned his men? Damn, that's cold. And here I came to see his face after all this time.
Wait a minute, this guy knows Monroe. Personally. The hell's this about? You really think I'd tell you just because you asked? Sorry, pal. Boss don't have time to waste on you, you worthless piece of shit. But hey, make yourself comfortable. Freaking mongrel. What are you... No, don't. Warwick!
Kale, it's time.
Are we going?
Come on, wash your hands.
Okay.
You lost sight of her around here?
Yeah.
District 6, maybe? Nah, couldn't be. That's where the Twilight bodies first started piling up. If anything, it's here. Or farther up north. That is assuming the Corsica family was somehow involved. Looks like Granny Jules stepped out.
Heather, what else is around here?
There's some vacant houses nearby. I know where they are. Follow me.
Come on, Mr. Monroe. What's the matter? Let's get going. The big guy gets upset when he has to wait.
Well, by all means, then.
It's no use. Any of it.
Stand down, kid. This ain't your fight.